Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Janelle and thank you so much for joining me today. For today's makeup, I wanted to actually test the JUVIA'S Place bronzers. I know they've been out for a while, but I recently got my hands on one of the bronzers and said, hey, I'll do a video, test it out, see if it, it really does bronze you and make you look glowy and scrumptious and delicious and all that good stuff. So that's what I wanted to do today. So I'll do my makeup as usual and I'll incorporate the bronzer, into the actual application of my makeup. I'll replace my bronzer with that one, of course, just to try it out and see, if I personally like it or not. As always, I'm going in with some primer. So I'll prime my skin. And I went in with the Maybelline Master Prime, the Blur and Smooth one. For foundation, I'm going in with the Morphe Fluidity Full Coverage Foundation. I use the equivalent of, let's say, 2.5 pumps. It doesn't have a pump, but in my head, that's what I'm getting, the equivalent of 2.5 pumps when I use that foundation. And I like this foundation because it's a matte foundation, but it's not a drying matte. It doesn't leave me feeling, too dry. So that has been my go-to recently. For highlighter, I'm using the Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline, and I use it in shade 142 Golden. In the Morphe foundation, I use shade F440, just for reference. How is everyone doing today? I usually like to see, check in and see how everyone is doing. And, hope you're having a great day. The weekend is approaching. So, hope you got through your week with your sanity in check. Ooh. I know the energy felt so off for the last couple of days, but based on what I've been seeing, it seems like if there's like a eclipse coming up, or if there's an eclipse today or yesterday or tomorrow, and some people are saying they're feeling a shift in the energy, but the last 2 days have just felt a little weird. But apart from that, everything is good. Everything is good. Of course, not all of us, believe in astrology, and some people are completely fine and be like, what are you even talking about? Yeah. I'm just setting my under eye, going in with another Maybelline powder, the Fit Me powder, loose powder. Yeah. I'm actually gonna bake a little bit today. I want a bright under eye, a little brighter. So just a very slight bake. That powder down the bridge of my nose, just to set that highlight. So I usually contour my face, but since I'm testing the bronzer today, I'm going to skip on the contour and just go in with the bronzer to see, you know, how it performs without the actual contour underneath it. So this is what the bronzer looks like. Very pretty packaging. And I have the dark kit, and these are the shades in the dark kit. So I'm going to go in with I'll start with the lightest shade, the lighter of the two shades, and see how that goes. All right, I can see it. And there's a mirror in the palette, thank God. Ooh, this is very pretty. It has a slight, you know, reddish tint to it. And I guess that's what you want in a bronzer. But that's lovely. And that's the lighter of the two shades, and this is the dark kit. I could go on bronzing forever with this. This is so nice. This is a nice bronzer. Can you see that? Lovely. So I'm gonna stop there. I'm not gonna get carried away, and I'm just gonna finish the rest, you know, of my face. But so far, I'm actually loving this bronzer, and I didn't have to go into the darker of the two colors. The lightest color was able to bronze me properly. I'm gonna dip into the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the contour cream stick. Not contour cream stick, contour cream kit. What am I saying? And just contour my nose a bit. Have you guys tried the bronzers yet? Do you like it? I am definitely a fan. Yep. So you're going to be seeing that bronzer in a lot more videos because I really do think that it's nice. Alright, so I'm going to set my face. I'm going in with the JUVIA'S loose powder in the shade Gobi, and I'm just going to use that wherever I didn't highlight and bronze to set the rest of my face. Just go over that nose contour to make sure that everything is, you know, blended seamlessly. We don't want any harsh lines. Did my brows off camera quickly, and yeah, the bronzer is looking good. So I'll just do some eyeshadow, finish off my face, and let's just see if that bronzer, you know, absorbs too much into my skin, if it disappears, or if it's still standing by the end of this makeup application. Alright, so I'm going to go in with my ColourPop Coast to Coral palette today just to create a very simple eye look. I'm going to start by going in with the shade Queensland, which is this, like a brown shade. It's almost like the color of clay. Yeah. Don't want anything too bright today on the eyes, just something very wearable, easy going. So I'm just going to work that color a little above my crease. I find the pigmentation on the ColourPop palettes to be very good. It's just that there's kickback in the palette for sure, but that's okay. But in terms of color payoff, yeah, it's good. So I'm just working that color from, outer to inner crease and just slightly above my crease. Actually, I think this color would make a beautiful blush. Actually, I'm going to use it today for my blush and see how that turns out. Yeah. Alright, I'm not going to darken up the crease today, so I'm just going to keep the eyes, very fresh and very open. On my lid, I'm going to go in with an e.l.f. eyeliner and eyeshadow stick. I'm going to use the eyeshadow. It's a cream eyeshadow and it's like a, like a taupe color. I'm just going to put that all over my lid so that the shimmer in the palette would have something to stick to. I find this works, just as good if you don't want to go in with another eyeshadow base or if you don't want to cut the crease. Just having something for that lid color to stick to works very good. As I said, we're going to keep the eyes very fresh. Just want something very fresh today. Alright, for my lid, I'm going to go in with Keep Swimming. It's like a pale pink shimmer. Yeah, I'm going to just put that all over the lid. And what I like about this particular eyeshadow is that there's shimmer in it, but it's not chunky, so it's very much wearable during the day if you're worried about having a chunky glitter in your eyeshadow and you don't want anything too sparkly. I think this is perfect. You can wear it during night too. It's a good, from day to night, but it definitely is a wearable shimmer for the day. For the inner corner, I'm going to go in with Atoll, I think that's the name, which is a gold in the palette. I'm gonna go in my waterline with some black eyeliner, just to bring a little balance to the, the lower part of the eye. And I'm going to smoke a little bit of that brown shade under my eye. Some mascara. And this is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. I think this is a great mascara for thickening. I hardly have any lashes, and when I use it, you can see my lashes. See? You can see my lashes. So as nice as that looks, very fresh. That's a very fresh eye makeup. I'm still gonna pop some lashes on because I just like, how eyeshadow looks with lashes on. So I'm gonna do that and just come back and finish off the rest of my face. Alright guys, so lashes are on, and I was thinking I'm actually going to try the darker shade in the bronzer just to see, if I can use that one as well. Yeah? And just to see how it stands up on my complexion. I'm pretty okay with the first shade, but just for demonstration purposes, I hope it's not too dark. Okay. So it's not necessarily that much darker, it just is more red, I would say. But so far I would stick with the lighter shade, the lighter of the two shades. Yeah, but you could get away. This one just gives you, it's just a little bit more red, I find. A little bit deeper. Blush, I said I was going to try out the eyeshadow color from the palette, the same one that I have, in my crease and just above my crease, because it looked very pretty. And okay, hold on. Okay. I just wanted to try it out since we're trying to keep our face fresh today. So I guess it would tie in with the eyeshadow. And that was the shade Queensland from the Costa Coral palette. I think that's pretty. It's very fresh. I'm just going in with some highlighter, and for that I'm going in with the Maybelline Master Chrome. So for lips, I'm just going to line my lips with a brown pencil. And I'm just going to go in with a gloss today. I'm going to go in with the Fenty Cream in the shade Bubble Bench. Alright, that was a Maybelline Lasting Fix setting spray that I went in with, and I like to press my setting spray, you know, into my face. Alright guys, so that's it. That's the look for today. What do I think about the bronzer? As I said, it's a very nice bronzer. I definitely would recommend it. I can actually stick to the lighter shade in the duo, and I went in with the dark kit. The darker shade does give you a little bit more depth to it, but it's just a little bit more red. You get more of that red undertone coming through. So depending on what look you're going for, you can actually choose the shade that you're going with. But I can get away and I can use both of the actual shades in the bronzer palette, but for everyday use, I like the actual depth and the undertone and color of the lighter shade better than the darker one, for me personally. Yeah, so that's it guys. So thank you very much for joining me for another video. It's nice having you here as always, and please do subscribe. If you subscribe, turn your post notifications on so you know when I upload videos. I upload videos 3 times a week, usually on Sundays, Wednesdays, and Friday. Again, for those of you who are new here, I'm Janelle, and I would love to have you come along and join us, you know, on our makeup journey. So until next time guys, take care, and I'll see you. Bye guys!